They say you don't realize what you have until it's gone, but no one really tells you what it feels like to watch it leave. Her name was Amara, and she didn't walk into my life, she crashed into it. The first thing she ever said to me was, "You're sitting in my seat." I remember looking around, confused because there were dozens of empty seats. I told her that, and she just smiled and said, "Yeah, but this one feels lucky." That was the first time I heard her laugh, and somehow I knew I was going to spend a long time chasing that sound. What started as random conversations turned into late-night calls, long walks, and laughter that felt endless. She used to make fun of my cooking, said I had no idea what I was doing. I'd argue back, claiming it was smoked flavor, and she'd laugh like it was the funniest thing in the world. We weren't perfect, but we were real. And at the time, that felt like enough. But love doesn't just grow. Sometimes it changes. It started with little things. Shorter conversations, longer silences, moments where she was right next to me, but somehow felt miles away. One day, she looked at me and said, "You don't listen anymore." I brushed it off, told her she was overthinking. But then she said something I couldn't ignore. "I feel alone even when you're here." I should have paid attention. I should have done something. But I didn't. I thought she'd stay no matter what. I thought what we had was strong enough to survive anything. Until the day everything fell apart. We argued. Not the kind of argument you forget the next day. The kind that lingers. The kind that breaks things. I asked her, "So what, you're just going to leave?" And she looked at me. Not angry, not shouting, just tired. She said, "I've been leaving, piece by piece, and you didn't even notice." And in that moment, I realized I wasn't losing her. I had already lost her. The day she walked away was the loudest silence I had ever heard. She stood by the door, holding everything she had left of us, and said, "I loved you. I really did." And I didn't know what to say except, "Then stay." But she shook her head, tears in her eyes, and whispered, "Love shouldn't hurt this much." Then she left. And just like that, she was gone. The house felt different after that. Not just quieter, empty. Not because she left, but because she took everything that made it feel like home with her. Reflective, wiser, emotional close. If you're listening to this and you still have someone who loves you, listen to them. Really listen. Hold them. Choose them every single day. Because one day, you might